What's going on, guys? Brandon here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. We have your Oakland County real estate market update for January 2020. New decade, let's go. We've been bringing these for, I think, 5 years now, almost 5 years. Can't wait to bring these and more content to you guys in the coming decade. The good old roaring 20s. Let's jump right into this. So we have 2 years or two things, I should say. We have 3 years of data. We have two things to talk about, which is one, the 3 years of data. That way you can actually see what's going on and see the trend. The trend is your friend. If we just gave you this year of data, it wouldn't make any sense, right? And then we have the month in arrears. That way we can see whether the data hot off the press, we can give it to you and you can get in, get out, and get the information you need. So let's jump right into this thing. Days on market is DOM. Anytime you see that, 53 days on market. 2 years ago, 60 last year, then 71 this year. So we've seen a jump here. We've seen a decrease in all the other counties, actually. Oakland County actually went up fairly significantly, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see going forward how that kind of plays out. But we do have some decrease in the numbers, which I'm assuming this is probably going to go down going forward. Number of active listings, this is a one-day number. So the day that data was taken, how many homes were on the market on that given day. 3,702 2 years ago, 4,520 last year, wow, and then 4,042 this year. So again, we're now kind of in between there, kind of leveled off, which is good to see. But again, we're seeing drops in all of these. Months of inventory, 3 2 years ago, 4 last year, and then 3 this year. And this is at the rate homes are selling. How long would it take to sell every last home with no new homes coming on the market? This is a quick ratio to see what kind of market we're in. And just to give you some context, 1 to 3 months is a seller's market, meaning there are not a ton of homes in the market. There's a lot of buyers, so sellers are really making out. 4 to 6 months is a balanced market, and then 7 plus is a buyer's market, meaning there's a lot of homes in the market. There's not a lot of buyers, so home prices are going down. So we have obviously opposite of that. We are in that seller market territory where prices are really going up, making it hard for buyers. But it's a good time if you own a home. You're getting that equity back from the recession, so that's for sure. New listings. This is actually a month-wide number. So this is the number of new listings that actually came onto the market over the course of the month. 2,168 2 years ago, 2,513 last year, and then 2,347. So again, more than 2 years ago, but less than last year. Again, kind of evened out again and kind of leveled off. Price per square foot, 111 2 years ago, 115 last year, and 121 this year. So again, we're seeing, it's kind of the wealth effect too. You hear about a lot of times in investing. The wealth effect is you're seeing your account go up. You're seeing your 401k, things like that going up, and you feel wealthier. Stock prices are going up, so you feel wealthier, but you're not actually wealthier because you haven't taken the money out. It's just in your account. You look like you're wealthier, but it's happening here a lot of times because we're seeing some of these numbers kind of do a little bit of this. And then the prices are going up because the market sometimes is slow to change, especially in real estate. It's a slower market. It's not like boom, boom, boom like the stock market, right? So the real estate market, sometimes it might take a month or two, might take a couple months for the market to really change direction. So even though there's more housing demand, you still might get people bidding up prices on homes. They think that the market's crazy, right? They think that they need to bid things up because that's just the way the market's been. So very interesting to see how that plays out going forward. But again, I would expect that to probably continue going upward just because we're seeing some drop-offs in the number of homes in the market. Number sold. So this is the number of people actually signing on a home and closing on a home. 1,190 2 years ago, 1,197 last year, and then 1,287 this past January. So again, a little bump up from what we've seen in the last few years, which is good to see. So more people closing on homes, which is always a good thing to see. So that's, again, another kind of outlier in a way. None of the other counties in the area in Southeast Detroit have been like that. So good to see from Oakland County that they're kind of leading the way with that. So that is it, guys. We want you to get your information, get in and get out, and make sure that you are getting it quickly. That's the thing. We've been trying to shorten these up over the really last year, that we can get in, get out, get what you need. If you know someone who might benefit from this, please send it to them. Maybe you live in Oakland County, or maybe you know people who do. If you're on the podcast, at Legacy Group MI is the YouTube and Facebook channel. That way you can go comment there. You can go put your feedback there, and we would love to see it, answer those questions for anyone who has them. And we appreciate your time and your energy. It's the most important asset we have. And we'll see you guys in the next one.